Yeah, so welcome for today's lesson. The topic is sequences and series, Form 3 mathematics. So this is a very common topic in the KCSE exams. And I want us to discuss, or I want to explain the question on how to find the sum of terms in an arithmetic sequence. In an arithmetic sequence. The question is provided on this board. So the question reads like this. Find the sum of the first 10 terms of the arithmetic series. Arithmetic series. So when we are talking of arithmetic series, this one is a series or a sequence that has the difference between any two consecutive terms has a common difference, or the difference is common between the two consecutive. For example, if you take the first one, you have 5 plus 11 plus 17 plus 23. This 5, we call it first term. We give it letter A. Our A is 5. Then you have the common difference. The common difference. The difference between any two consecutive terms that you are adding, 5 plus 7. So the difference here is 6. The difference there is 6. 11 and 17. The difference again is 6. 17 minus 11. 23 minus 17 is 6 again. So our common difference D, we give it letter D, is 6. The common difference is 6. Common difference is 6. So we go straight to the question. Find the sum of the first 10 terms of the series. So formula for sum of AP, arithmetic progression or arithmetic series, is given by, we write Sn, where n, S is sum, n is number of terms. Sn is equal to 2n over 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1d. Remember how to send that n represents a number of terms. N is a number of terms. N is a number of terms. Where A is the first term. A is the first term. And the D is a common difference. So now since you have identified your A is 5, your D is 6, and then with the question, the examiner is telling you, find the sum of the first 10 terms. So N is 10. N is 10. So we are looking for the sum of the first 10 terms of this sequence. So therefore substitute. S10, in this case now n, 10 over 2, 2a, 2 times a, our a is 5, plus n, which is 10 minus 1, and our b is 6. Is 6 there. So 10 over 2 is 5. Then 2 times 5 is 10, plus 10 minus 1, 9 times 6. You subtract this first. 10 minus 1 equals 9. 9 times 6, 54. So you say 5 in the bracket, 10 plus 54. 10 plus 54. In this case, is 64. So you write 5 times 64. 5 times 64. So 5 times 64 is 320. So 5 times 64. You get that the sum is equals to 320. And this is the sum of the first 10 terms of the arithmetic series. The sum of the first 10 terms of the arithmetic series. So in this case, you understand the formula of finding the sum of arithmetic series. So that is one method. There is also another method of working out this question. There is also another method for working out this question, where you are given the first term and the last term. Where you give the first term and the last term are the number of terms to find. We simply say, when you are given the last term, Sn is equal to a bracket. You say Sn equals to n over 2 bracket a plus n. The first term plus last term first term plus last term, then times n over 2. That is a formula you can use. But where n is the last term. At the formula for the last term, it is still the nth term. A plus n minus 1d. But in this case, specifically when you are already given the first term and the last term, and then the number of times, you are told to find the sum. So you can use this method to work out. You can use that method to work out. So thank you very much for the lesson. So thank you very much for that lesson.